What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Anonymous. We have a very interesting episode today. He's gonna tell us a crazy story about a time when he was a little kid. I don't even want to interrupt you. I just want you to tell the story. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Okay, so basically, this takes place in a country that I kind of stayed for a while, in my childhood, and I'm around 9 years old at the time. There was a bunch of us kids in the neighborhood that we lived in. We would all hang out and play games and stuff. Hide and seek is a very fun common game that we would play especially around the summertime, when we didn't have school. There was about 13 of us that day. We all split off into groups and one person has to find all of us. We're all so familiar with the neighborhood. We know the places that people hide in and stuff. And mind you, this area is in a developing country. So you know, we have a lot of rubbish, a lot of trees, a lot of wood area, etc. So I'm hiding with this group. It's about 4 of us, including me, and we're hiding by like an abandoned car, and the kid is looking for us. So long story short, the kid ends up finding us, and the way I'm hiding, our hands are like under each other, so we can't really see our hands. And we're like kneeling down, really trying to hide from this kid when he finds us. I didn't know this, but one of the kids who was hiding with us, he had a gun in his hand with his hands folded. So when he got caught, he lifted up his hands and I see the gun and I'm like, wait, he was next to me the whole time with this gun? In my view, he has it in his hand, like nothing. My friends are talking to him after we got caught and he's just waving his gun in his hand, and in my head I'm like, is no one else here? There is a gun in this man's hands. So I'm like, okay, whatever. No one is going to say anything. You know, you're a product of your surroundings. You're going to act according to how everyone else is acting. So everyone's back to normal. In the last round, we were not the first to get caught, so we go to hide again and the kid with the gun wants to hide with me again. And this time I'm like, I'm worried about the gun, but now I know he has it. So he's hiding with me. It's 3 of us now. We're hiding by like trees and bushes. And I'm nervous because I know he has a gun and he is just willy-nilly with it. So we go a while without getting caught and I turn to him and ask him, why do you have a gun? And he's like, oh, just have it to have it. And I ask him, aren't we playing hide and seek? You don't need a gun when we're playing hide and seek. Why do you have a gun? Like, you're making me nervous, bro. He's like, ha ha ha. Don't worry about it, bro. This became a whole argument. And mind you, he has a gun. You don't want to be arguing with someone who has a gun, especially about the gun. So I'm worried for my life. I'm like, for real, fuck the hide and seek. I'm like, no lie, I don't want to hide with you. He's like, you scared? You scared, bro? I'm like, no, I'm not scared. I'm just like, why do you have a gun? This man said it's not even loaded. And proceeds to point the gun at me. He said, it's not even loaded. Look, bro. Whoa. No. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. My heart was on 1,000. Like, I can't believe, to prove it was not loaded, he pointed a gun at me. And he was going to attempt to shoot. Actually, no, fuck that, he did shoot. But I moved with the quickness. My heart was pumping at 1,000. I was like, what are you doing? He was like, no, don't move. He didn't attempt to shoot at me the second time. He just was like, you see, nothing came out, bro. But that's really the end of the story, because after that I was done. I went home, I was done for the day. I was done for the night, like that was it. But the fact that he like attempted to shoot me with the gun and the fact that he had the gun in the whole argument, bro, I was so scared and so upset. It's like mixed emotions, bro. I never played with him again, by the way. After that, I was done with him.
Yo, as you should, yo. Like, thank you for telling this story. If I was in that situation, I'd have probably did the same exact thing. The craziest part is the fact that he aimed the gun to prove that it wasn't loaded. A responsible way to show somebody that the gun isn't loaded is not to aim it at them. One time, my older brother, he was showing me his gun. He was like, yeah, I have my gun on me all the time. He lives in a carry state. So he shows me, he takes it out and goes, look, it's not even loaded. Like, takes out the empty tray. There you go. Once we got in the house, he had unloaded it. By the time I had noticed it, and he was about to show it to me, the clip was empty. And he didn't show it to me by going, yo, look, Like, what the hell? I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Comment what you guys would do in this situation, or if you've been in a situation like this. And if you have a story that you want to share anonymously, just DM me on Instagram at @TheAlecMiller, and we could schedule an interview. Yeah, that's it. Until next time, take care.